There is an oil sitting in your kitchen right now. You bought it because someone told you it was healthy. Maybe it was your doctor. Maybe it was a government guideline. Maybe it was a cooking show. And every single day, you are pouring it into your pan, heating it up, and feeding it to your family. What nobody told you is what happens to that oil the moment it hits high heat. What nobody told you is what the latest research actually shows about what it does inside your arteries, your heart, and your cells. I am going to show you exactly which oil I am talking about, exactly why it is dangerous, and exactly what you should be cooking with instead. Do not turn this off. What I am about to show you will change what you cook with for the rest of your life. The oil that was sold to you as healthy, let me start by telling you how we got here. Because this is not just a nutrition story. This is one of the most successful marketing campaigns in modern history. In the mid-20th century, dietary fat was declared the enemy. Saturated fat specifically was blamed for heart disease based on research that we now know was deeply flawed and in some cases deliberately manipulated. Into that vacuum stepped the seed oil industry, soybean oil, canola oil, sunflower oil, corn oil, cottonseed oil, safflower oil. These oils were cheap to produce. The American Heart Association endorsed them. Governments recommended them. Doctors told their patients to switch, and the entire Western world made the swap. That swap, I am going to argue today, is one of the most consequential dietary mistakes of the last 100 years. Easy to manufacture at industrial scale, and they were aggressively marketed as heart-healthy alternatives to butter, lard, and animal fats that humans had been cooking with for thousands of years. What these oils are actually made of to understand why seed oils are dangerous, you need to understand what they are made of at a chemical level. And I promise I will make this simple. Seed oils are extremely high in polyunsaturated fatty acids, specifically omega-6 fatty acids, and most importantly, a type called linoleic acid. Linoleic acid is not inherently evil. Your body needs some of it. The problem is the quantity and the stability of these molecules under heat. Polyunsaturated fatty acids have multiple double bonds in their chemical structure. Those double bonds make them highly unstable when exposed to heat, light, and oxygen. When you heat seed oils to cooking temperatures, which is exactly what you do every single day, those unstable molecules begin to break down. They oxidize. And when they oxidize, they produce a cascade of toxic compounds that are genuinely alarming. Aldehydes. 4-hydroxynonenal, also called 4-hen. Acrolein. Lipid peroxides. These are not minor irritants. These are compounds that directly damage your cardiovascular system at a cellular level. The direct cardiovascular damage, let me be very specific about what these oxidized compounds do inside your body, because this is where most health content stops short. When you consume oxidized fats from heated seed oils, here is the sequence of damage that occurs. First, oxidized LDL. Your liver processes the oxidized fats you consumed. These oxidized lipids make your LDL cholesterol particles more likely to become oxidized themselves. And it is oxidized LDL, not total LDL, that is the primary driver of atherosclerotic plaque formation inside your arteries. Second, inflammation. The aldehyde compounds produced by heated seed oils, particularly 4-shin, directly trigger inflammatory pathways in your vascular endothelium. That is the inner lining of your blood vessels. Chronic low-grade inflammation of the endothelium is now understood to be the foundational mechanism of cardiovascular disease. Third, mitochondrial damage. Your heart cells' cardiomyocytes are among the most metabolically demanding cells in your entire body. They are packed with mitochondria. Research now shows that 4-HNE specifically impairs mitochondrial function in cardiac cells. Your heart muscle is being starved of energy at a cellular level by the oil you are cooking with.